baseball, which is pretty straightforward. It's the NCAA handling things on the college level, and then the pros is largely now, and there's a couple of leagues that have popped up, but by and large, the NFL and their commissioner kind of is the governing body of the sport. Golf is a little more fragmented. You know, we've gotten to calling it Golf Inc. over the past couple of years as the governing bodies have worked together closely more than ever before. But you might be familiar with the PGA Tour and the LPGA Tour and their counterparts at what was the European Tour, but is now the DP World Tour. You know, their responsibility, their reason for being is the week in, week out events. It's the financial opportunities, the betterment of the opportunities of their membership. So Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, right down the line. The rules of golf is handled largely by the USGA or the R&A, depending where you live in the world. And the USGA operates the US Open, which is coming up in a couple weeks. It just had the Women's Open last week. And the R&A is the power behind the Open Championship overseas, which is going to be at St. Andrews this year for their 150th. It's great. I think most people are familiar with Augusta National, kind of the role they play in the world, but they've been, outside of running the Masters tournament, they're very much involved in growing the game around the world as they sponsor automatic invites into the Masters, even over in Asia and Latin America. And so they're a big partner, a big part of growing the game. But we're the PGA of America. We're 28,000 golf professionals around the country. We have a great North Texas section that we've worked very closely with, and it has really created quite a legacy here. Our mission is really twofold, and it's quite simple. It's to serve those 28,000 members, and it's to grow the game of golf. And there's a number of programs we do that help us achieve that mission, but really the most visible thing we do is the major championships that we conduct. All right. Make sure I didn't skip. So a lot of those are going to be contested right here at our new home in Frisco. And so thinking about the run of events that we're going to have here over the next decade plus, I mean, this I assume won't be the end of it, it's just what's been announced right now. And so you look at right now, our focus is, you know, crafting traffic plans and ticket sales and corporate hospitality sales to make at least the first event as successful as it can be. And we're not, you know, we might not do everything right the first time, but we hope to have a chance to improve it over the next couple of events. But it's quite an unprecedented roster of championships that are going to be here. You know, starting with the 2023 KitchenAid Senior PGA Championship, the 2025 KPMG Women's PGA Championship, the 2027 PGA Championship, the 2029, again, KitchenAid Senior PGA Championship, and the 31 KPMG Women's PGA Championship, and then culminating, again, with what's been announced today with the 2034 PGA Championship. And so that's quite a run of major championships. And it really is unprecedented for one golf course, one property, to host that number of events in a 10-year span. So there's a couple championship golf courses on property, but really, when we look at the major championships we just listed off, those are going to be held at Fields Ranch East. And so Fields Ranch East was designed by Gil Hanse, who many of you, I'm sure, are familiar with if you're a golfer, but he's most famous for maybe creating the Olympic golf course in Brazil in 2016. And a couple of the city members have had the chance to play the course, and we were just talking in the back about how difficult to test the golf it is. Now, the property won't open to the public until next April, once the hotel is completed, and the resort, and the retail district, and some other amenities on property. But it's an exciting test. It's about 7,200 yards is what it'll play for the PGA Champion, or the Senior PGA Championship. And then you really look at those last three holes, and you know, I think Gil, as he was designing the layout, really looked at those last three holes as an opportunity for a player to go out and win the event. You know, seeing a relatively short par 3, attainable par 5, and to give you a chance to maybe make a birdie or an eagle even to win, in the first case, the Alfred S. Bourne Trophy. So a couple items on how you can get involved. I'll hand it over to Nikki to talk about that.
Great, thanks, Jason. So first off, we have, can you hear me okay? Yeah. Our hospitality program, which launched just a couple weeks back. So we're currently on sale, and our first product that we launched is a Skybox product. And what that is it's an upscale open-air hospitality venue located on either the 17th hole or the 18th hole, so the options of both locations. Additionally, within that hospitality space, you get championship round tickets. and that is during competition play, which is Thursday through Sunday, and then Wednesday grounds tickets as well. And then additionally with that, it's inclusive of premium food, beverage, and bar upgraded versus your standard grounds ticket. Additionally, we have executive private restrooms, Wi-Fi, preferred corporate parking, versus general public parking. So as you can see, just added amenities as a hospitality purchaser. Additionally, this year with our championship, we're doing an experiential program. So what's included there is basically add-on experiences above and beyond your hospitality space. So it provides the purchaser an opportunity to host networking events, VIP visits, meet and greets, golf course events. So it's really added on for just your hospitality space that week. You can enjoy the courses prior to the championship or during championship week as well. So for additional information that I didn't cover there today, if you have any other additional questions, please visit srpgachampionship.com/2023. And I'll repeat that again for everyone on the phone. It's srpgachampionship.com/2023, or my contact information is up there as well.
And before we transition away, the uniqueness of hosting a major championship at our new home and in a transformative property like Omni PGA Frisco really gives us a myriad of options and opportunities that we wouldn't normally have. You know, we've got the dance floor putting green and a short course there and space to do things that we normally wouldn't have. So it's a great opportunity to really make it impactful for your clients should you choose to.
And then additionally, we do have ticket and volunteer opportunities available. So for our ticket sales, they'll go on sale this August. So within our ticket sales, there'll be likely a daily grounds ticket or event-long ground ticket as well. So the event-long is a package that will include tickets Wednesday through Sunday of the event, and that provides access to the grounds at PGA Frisco. And within there, we're happy to offer junior and military policies, or admission, I should say. So juniors under the age of 17 with an accompanied paying ticketed guest will be able to come along, as well as our military policy as well. Currently, our transportation plans are still in development, so that includes our parking, shuttling, where our spectators will come in to access the event. And same with the hospitality. If you visit srpgachampionship.com/2023, we currently have an interest form up there live. If you provide your information, email address, we will communicate to you all once opportunities are available later this summer.
Yeah, and also, you may have recalled earlier, one of our missions at the PGA of America is to grow the game of golf. And that junior program is, again, any ticketed adult can bring up to 4 juniors 17 and under for free. So I would put that against any opportunity that's out there, let alone an opportunity to attend a major championship in your backyard. All right, so just like any other sporting event of this caliber, this stature, we have a host committee. And so we've been hard at work with our partners at the Omni and our internal staff on putting together our 2023 KitchenAid Senior PGA Championship Host Committee. So we've got a couple opportunities. We are actively recruiting committee chairs still. If any of you have maybe helped out at the Byron Nelson or the Colonial in even a normal volunteer capacity, we're really looking for experienced volunteers. Later this summer, we will launch all of the volunteer positions, so not necessarily the leadership, but every other volunteer position we have across a ton of different categories. If you want to be inside the ropes, there'll be opportunities for that as either a marshal or a walking scorer. If you want to be in climate control, you can work and help out in the media center. If you want to drive players around, you can help on our transportation committee. So there's a lot of different options, and again, we'll have more information on that later in the year. I'd say the one interesting thing that we've done in partnership with the city is that all the volunteers, as it sits today, will park next door in the new high school parking lot. So we're excited for that. Couldn't get any closer. And outside of that, when you have an event like this or a series of events like this, it brings a bunch of other opportunities to participate as well. So we're actively going to be seeking internships and temporary positions as we get a little further into the year for next year specifically. If you're looking for a paid opportunity, we'll have several opportunities to get involved with either our security staff or our parking operations. If you have a volunteer organization, you're looking for fundraising opportunities, there's opportunities not just with our parking staff, but also with our caterer, Patina Restaurant Group, and so there's lots of opportunities to get involved. And if you're curious or would like more information on any of those, you can email me directly at jmengel@pgahq.com, jmengel@pgahq.com.